Hi, I'm Mary Shelley Frankenstein, sister to the world's biggest mischief-making little brother, Victor Frankenstein. You've all heard that story, of course, but I'm here to tell you my version. Okay, here goes. Once upon a time, long, long ago. Okay, it was actually pretty recent, but I like it when stories start that way. Anyway, once upon a time, not very long ago, there was a boy named Victor. Victor Frankenstein.
That's Dr. Frankenstein.
He's not a doctor, obviously. He's 10.
10 and a half.
Anyway, one day he was bored, and when Victor Frankenstein gets bored, bad things happen. For example, one time he filled all my shoes with slime.
Ew!
Victor! And then one time he put baking soda and vinegar in his teacher's coffee. And yeah, it exploded.
Victor!
And this one time, this is really bad, he put glue on the toilet seat and my dad got stuck.
Victor!
So like I was saying, bored Victor equals bad Victor. And that's how the story begins.
I'm bored. I want to make something. Something big, something bad, something epic. I know. Today I'm gonna create a monster!
Victor went down to his laboratory, aka our basement, and got to work. That's where he did all his experiments.
I should have enough to work with down here. Let's see. Some fishing hooks, I can use those. Slinky, check. Some nuts and bolts and screws and stuff, sure. Modeling clay, finger paints, glue, grandpa's toupee, perfect. A garbage can, some brooms, a mop, googly eyes, a couple of my sister's patriotic girl dolls, my old teddy bear, Mr. Teddy Puff Puff. Wait, no, I didn't mean it, Mr. Teddy Puff Puff. Promise. Forgive me? I love you too, Teddy.
Aw, that's sweet. But don't be fooled. Victor was up to a seriously naughty scheme.
Now back to my seriously naughty scheme. It's time to create my monster. A monster that will wreak havoc and destroy the whole world. Oh no, don't be scared, Mr. Teddy Puff Puff. My monster won't destroy you. Now, time to work.
Victor worked all day into the night, not even stopping for snack time. He snipped, ripped, chopped, glued, fastened, refastened, attached thingamabobs and whatchamacallits until finally he was satisfied.
My monster! Now to bring him to life. It's alive! Okay, I thought that would work. It's alive? How do I turn this thing on? It's alive! Yes! And now we will unleash chaos onto the world! Okay, monster, let's go! Oh, are you hungry? Let's see, what do monsters eat? There's some leftover meatloaf in here. It's really gnarly, so you might like that.
Nom 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 nom.
Okay, you get enough to eat yet? We have to go wreak havoc and chaos and stuff. Whoa, awesome! Hey, wait for me!
Victor! You stop right there, young man. Who made this mess?
My monster did it?
Right, sure. A monster did it. Well, guess who's going to clean it up?
Me?
That's right.
But...
Oh, no buts?
But there was a but. A big one. A real, live monster was on the loose! Everywhere the monster went, people screamed and ran. They all thought he was a big and scary monster, but really, he was probably more afraid than anyone. The world was brand new to him, and he couldn't help but be frightened. Finally, he found a nice resting spot and fell asleep. Okay, so maybe it wasn't such a good resting spot because during recess, the jungle gym is a pretty happening spot. And it wasn't very long until... And that woke the monster. The the monster felt a little bit safer in the woods. He sat there and watched the playground, waiting for the kids to leave. A bell rang and the kids left, but then an older group of kids came out, including me. Ow!
What's the matter? You don't like dodgeball?
I like dodgeball just fine, but we weren't playing dodgeball. You simply threw the ball at my head. See, that I don't like.
Whatever, Mary Shelley Stinkenstein.
That's not my name.
Mary Shelley Stinkenstein. Mary Shelley Stinkenstein. Ah! Monster, run!
I think that was his attempt at a smile. Thank you for chasing away those bullies, but I have to ask, are you a nice monster or a mean monster? Okay, I'm gonna take a wild, possibly dangerous guess and say that you seem like a nice monster. I'm Mary. Well, recess is over, so I have to go. See ya! Oh no, you're sad. Okay, how about this? You stay. Stay here, okay? And I'll be back later. Can you nod and let me know you understand? Okay, great. School's out at 3. I'll see you then. Back in the classroom, I made a list. Fun learning activities for monsters. Then after school, I met back up with the monster and we got to work. First, we practiced language arts. Repeat after me. Monster, monster, monster.
Mon.
Okay, that's pretty close. Now add the stir. Monster.
Monster.
Great. Okay, I should really teach you some more words, but that took like an hour, so let's move on to something else. How about some social skills? Let's try a handshake.
Ah.
Now, we put our hands together, and then we shake. Okay, you're doing really great, but can you put me down? Good, thanks. All right, next on the list was how do you high five, but let's move on. We spent the rest of the afternoon doing our lessons. The monster learned how to sing. And how to dance. Go monster, go monster, go, go monster. And we worked on hygiene. Yes, see, after you eat a whole handful of worms and bugs, it's good to wash your hands. And speaking of eating, it's time for me to go home for dinner. Do you think you'll be okay here for tonight? Yeah, you better come with me. I'll hide you in my old playhouse. But by the time I got home and the monster was all settled in, news had gotten out.
Reports of the mystery monster have been coming in all day from people like this gentleman.
I nearly ran him over in my car last night. I don't know if my insurance would have covered that.
And these innocent children.
I was just minding my own business when he tried to hit me with a ball.
City officials are urging citizens to stay inside and lock your doors. But some local vigilantes want to take matters into their own hands.
Yeah, we're gonna get that monster.
I ain't afraid of no monster.
Uh-oh.
According to eyewitness reports, the monster has caused over $11,000 in damage. And an old-fashioned pitchfork and torch-wielding gang of locals has sworn to capture the beast.
Yeah.
Back to you, Chuck.
Oh dear.
I told you it was the monster that wrecked the kitchen.
Go to bed, Victor.
Well, I couldn't just leave the monster outside in my old playhouse, not with a bunch of vigilantes out there hunting him. Shh, okay, you can sleep in here, but you have to be quiet. Aw, that's sweet. Now, do you want the top bunk or the bottom? Oh, you're not sleepy? Do you want to play a game? So we played some games. We played Twister, Right Foot Blue. Close enough. Jenga, Jenga, Jenga. Then we went full-on slumber party and did spa night. Ah!
I thought I heard my monster in here.
Your monster?
Yeah, I created him in the basement. What's he doing with all that gunk on his face?
We were having a spa night.
What? Monsters don't do spa nights? Monsters are supposed to be ferocious and fierce and wreak havoc.
He's not that kind of monster. I found him in the woods by the playground. He saved me from bullies, and now there are bullies looking for him. We have to protect our monster.
Our monster? I think you mean my monster. He's coming with me.
No way! Hey!
Hey, keep it down in there.
Quick, hide the monster!
What on earth is going on in here?
Nothing, Mom.
Yep, nothing to see here.
What was that?
My stomach. I don't think that leftover meatloaf sat too well with me, but I'll be okay.
Okay, well, time for bed.
Yes, Mom.
Okay, Mom.
Now.
Meatloaf!
You sure you're okay?
Yep. Good night. See ya mañana. Bye.
Okay. Good night.
Phew, that was close.
We can't keep him here. There's no way Mom and Dad will let us keep a monster.
True.
But we can't take him outside either. The vigilante bully gang is looking for him. What if they hurt him?
But he's a monster. He could just destroy the gang. Easy peasy.
You seem to be forgetting that he's not the destructive, dangerous type. He's a big, sweet softie. Look.
Yeah, I guess he's not gonna wreak any havoc. Hey, I know. Let's take him to Professor Weirdly's house. She'll know what to do.
Great idea. Science teachers for the win. Okay, now how do we get him out of here without attracting attention?
Of course.
Perfect.
Let's go.
So we set out into the night with our monster. It was a little scary, but there's no time to fear when you're on a mission. Super brave, right? Well, that was all about to change. We didn't know it yet, but the vigilante gang was closing in. So all was going according to plan. We were on our way to see Professor Weirdly, the science teacher at our school. She would know what to do with the STEM project gone awry. Okay, cool. I can see Professor Weirdly's house. We're almost there.
Is that what I think it is?
Yep. What do we do now?
We could blast them with a giant water balloon or some other projectiles. Or we could just cast a protective force field around ourselves. Ooh, or we could sick a giant robot on them.
Or we could run.
That's always an option.
Let's go.
What do we have here?
Oh, hi, sir. Nice weather we're having, huh?
What are you kids doing out here this time of night?
Who, us?
Yes, you.
We're just out for a little evening stroll. And you?
I'm out looking for that monster that's been terrorizing the town.
Oh, I haven't heard anything about that. Have you, Victor?
No, Mary, not a word. A monster, you say?
Who's that? I said, who's that?
Oh, her? Yes, that's our grandma. Yep, old granny.
But don't bother trying to talk to her. She's hard of hearing.
Granny, we're just telling this nice pitchfork-wielding gentleman that you're a little hard of hearing. Well, I guess it's our bedtime. Good night. Excuse us. Oh, hi guys. We were just leaving. Come on, Granny. Seemed too easy, right? We were just gonna walk away, but then suddenly we heard... Come on, Gran. Time for bed. Yeah, that's a kitty. Let's go. But the monster, being a big old sweetheart, jumped into the tree to rescue the kitten. Great.
Wow, your granny sure is spry.
Hey, she saved the kitten.
Okay, Granny, good job. Now let's go. Uh-oh.
That's him. That's the monster. Get him.
The gang was all riled up, and things were getting very scary. One guy swung his pitchfork up at the monster.
Ha, I'll get ya.
But he missed. Phew. But then it landed.
Ah, hey, you stuck me.
And that guy had been waving around a torch, so when he got poked with the pitchfork, he accidentally lit another guy's pants on fire.
Ow!
was chaos!
Finally!
We could have just run away at that point, but the monster was such a big old sweetie that he just had to jump down and help.
That's better.
Phew, thanks.
Hey, wait, he's being nice.
Monsters aren't nice.
Well, this one is. He protected me from bullies. He rescued that kitten, and now he's helping you.
Yeah, and I created him specifically to be a supervillain too. I don't know what went wrong.
So will you guys leave him alone now?
Are you sure he's good?
Look at him.
Yeah, okay. We'll let you go.
But you all better get home soon. It's late.
We know, just one more stop. Come on, guys, let's go to Professor Weirdly's.
And Victor, you say you made this all by yourself?
Yep. Awesome, right?
Very impressive.
Where will you keep him, Professor?
I think he'll be happy at school. He can live in the lab.
So from that night on, our monster lived in Professor Weirdly's science lab at the school. It was great. He took care of the class pets. He helped kids with their homework. Well, he tried anyway. He even joined the cheer team. He was the best school monster ever, and Victor and I got to see him every day. It was awesome.
Yeah, but next time I'll create a super bad monster that wreaks havoc and mayhem and destruction and...
Oh boy, here we go. Why don't you just talk to any of these princesses? You know, try to get to know them. They might be great. You're being, I hate to say it, a little bit rude, dude.
Look, Maggie, whatever. I can't waste my time with girls who aren't queen material. The next queen has to be the real deal. Genuine, bona fide, 100% ROYULL. That spells royal.
No, it doesn't.
I'm pretty sure it does. Anyway, these so-called princesses are totally bleh, and I'm bored, so I'm gonna go take a nap.
Wait, I think there's one more girl.
Ugh, fine. Next. Oh, hello.
That princess is so beautiful.
You look familiar. You remind me of someone I like.
Prince Hank liked this princess immediately and invited her to stay at the castle. He was smitten, but soon it was clear they actually had a lot in common. I can't wait to see what happens next. She was very picky.
Ew, next.
She was very into herself. And she was not very polite.
Somebody smells like cheese.
Not me, I smell good. After dinner, everyone went down to the parlor for the evening's entertainment. In an effort to impress the princess, Prince Hank sang a song.
I live in a castle, I wear a crown. It's so shiny, it's so awesome. Your turn, princess. Play us a song.
Yeah, true love is great and love is stuff. Then I met my prince.
La 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 la. Wait, no, you need to go higher.
Now it's like this.
La 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 la.
That was hilarious.
Okay, I'm bored now. Where's my bed?
That's when the queen leaned over to Maggie and whispered,
This is how we'll tell if she's a real princess.
the plan was to place one tiny green pea under the mattress in the guest bedroom. You see, supposedly a real princess would be so sensitive, she would feel the teeny tiny lump and not be able to sleep a wink. Maggie thought it was a little silly, but she followed the queen's orders. Okay, your bed's ready, princess.
Finally, I'm exhausted.
Well, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Ew, gross.
Oh, sorry, it's just an expression. Good night. What do you think will happen next? Chapter 2, here we go. The next morning, Maggie and the queen eagerly waited for the princess to join them for breakfast. Did their test work? Had she felt the pea? Finally, the princess came down. Good morning, princess. But before they could ask how she slept, the princess said,
Oh my gosh, there was a giant lump in the middle of my mattress. I couldn't sleep at all.
Oh, really? Well, we'll have that taken care of at once. Maggie!
On it, ma'am. Ooh, this is so exciting. So Maggie lugged a new mattress all the way up the stairs and plopped it on the bed. Sure Surely she won't feel the pee under 2 mattresses. But the next morning played out the same.
I couldn't sleep a wink. I could still feel this gigantic pokey lump.
So Maggie pulled another mattress up the stairs and put it on the bed. Ugh, okay, maybe she could feel the pee with 2 mattresses, but good luck feeling it with 3. But you guessed it, the princess once again came down to breakfast, rubbing her eyes and yawning. And once again, Maggie was struggling to get yet another mattress up to the guest room and on top of a now very high bed. And this happened again and again and again and again. Wow, it's so colorful. Finally, Maggie asked the queen, "Your Highness, isn't it obvious that the princess is a real princess? She felt the pee every single night, no matter how many mattresses I put on her bed."
This is a very serious thing, Maggie. Do you know how many fake princesses there are out there?
No?
It's a real problem.
Whatever you say, Your Highness. Oh, here she comes. Let me guess. You didn't sleep a wink? How many does it take? A million? A million mattresses? I'll be dragging around mattresses until I'm an old lady.
Hey, Maggie.
Prince James! Prince James was Hank's twin brother. He was born 4 minutes after Hank, and being the younger twin, he would never be king, but he didn't mind. He was totally cool with just being a regular guy. Well, he was still a prince, but he was very laid back. Pretty much the opposite of Hank. That prince is so handsome. Maggie and James had known each other for quite some time and liked each other a lot. They liked to do not-so-royal things together, like fill up the palace pool with slime, eat ice cream sundaes till their tummies hurt, and sneak into the kitchen to mess with the royal chef's menu. Goose liver pate? No thanks.
Let's just change it to pizza. Extra cheese.
Ooh, add pineapple. Yep, they were partners in crime.
Oh, what you up to?
The Princess Pea Test.
The what?
Prince Hank can only marry a true royal, and the queen wanted me to make sure that this girl's a real princess, so I put a pea under her mattress.
Oh, yeah, I still don't get it.
Well, apparently princesses have a super high sensitivity and can feel something as small as a tiny pea under their mattress. And sure enough, this princess has felt it every single night for like 2 whole weeks. So I just keep stacking mattresses, but she keeps complaining about the pee.
Maybe she just likes to complain?
That's a possibility.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's take the pee out and see if she still says her mattress is lumpy.
Ugh, scandalous. Let's do it. Wow, this is so fun. You almost got it. Just a little more. Okay, I see it.
Get it! Wow, I can't believe you lugged all those mattresses up there.
I'm pretty strong. So, what now?
We wait and see how the princess sleeps.
It seemed like forever until the princess's bedtime.
I win!
No way, I always win. Mother always lets me win. You're playing the game wrong.
Well, my mother always lets me win, so you're playing it wrong.
Wanna play again?
No, I'm gonna go to bed. Gee, I really hope I can sleep tonight. That bed is so lumpy. Anyway, good night, everybody.
Good night, my love.
Here comes the moment of truth. The next morning, Prince James and Maggie waited for the princess, eagerly awaiting her report. Here she comes. But instead of appearing well rested, the princess looked like she hadn't slept at all. The pee was gone, but the princess said,
OMG, I literally tossed and turned all night long.
That sounds suspicious. Really?
Yeah, it's like there's this lump right in the middle of the bed. I'm very sensitive to these things, you know, being a princess and all.
Drew Pendis and his mighty penultimate. Get ready to go under the sea because today Drew is going to save the Little Mermaid.
Okay, is everyone ready for story time? It's the Little Mermaid.
Yay! This is gonna be so awesome!
Here we go. Once upon a time, under the deep gray sea, there was a mermaid with a boring black and white tail. Huh? She lived in a metal-colored coral reef with a mouse-colored fish?
What? Hold on a second.
That's not right at all. It's the deep blue sea.
And coral reefs are supposed to be colorful.
And fish, too.
Where did all the color in the story go?
Drew, can you go in and save the story?
I'm on it.
Drew Drew took out his mighty penultimate and turned into the stupendous Drupendous.
Okay, time to save this story. But I can't do it alone.
Please don't pick me. I can't hold my breath very long.
Can I come? I can help fill this story with color.
Great, we'll be underwater, so let's take a submarine.
Ooh, I know the perfect color.
I love it!
Come on, Joy, let's go.
Good luck, kids.
It's so gray in here. I don't like it.
The Little Mermaid's kingdom is down there. Let's go and ask her what happened.
Whoa, we can breathe under here?
I guess so. I love fairy tales.
Thank goodness! Someone who isn't gray!
What's going on?
A girl with a vacuum sucked out the color from everything! The fish, the palace, the jewels, the coral, everything!
Great scale! No surprise there.
Don't worry, I've got this. I'll just use my color cannon to give you some new color. Uh-oh.
Look, those colorful bubbles are very pretty and all, but I don't see how that can help us.
It's not that. My color cannon must not work underwater. Ugh.
Wait, if your color cannon doesn't work underwater, then why did Grace's vacuum work?
Maybe she had a little magical help. There's somebody around here who can help you get whatever you wish for.
Who?
The Sea Witch! You've got to go stop them! The Sea Witch lives in a sunken ship over there!
Which way?
Exactly! Which way?
Huh?
Oh, which way?
Come on, be quiet so they don't hear us.
Okay, I'm back.
Excellent. Did my magic work on your vacuum so it can steal color underwater?
Yeah, it worked perfectly.
Wonderful. Now a deal's a deal. We'll split the colors and keep them for ourselves.
I want red. You can have blue.
No way! I wanted red. But I'll let you keep orange, purple, and pink. How's that?
Pink and purple are too close together, but I'll take gold.
What about green? How about I take the dark green? You can have the light green.
Where does turquoise fall in all of this?
Okay, that's enough.
You need to stop.
Ooh, I like that pink dress. Grace, steal those colors from me and I'll let you keep all the red.
My pleasure.
Uh-oh.
Get back here.
I think we need a little more help from outside this story. Hey, Finn!
Whoa! I'm inside a fairy tale. So cool!
No time for that. We need your help to stop Grace.
How am I gonna get over there?
I may not be able to blast color, but I can definitely blow bubbles.
Whee!
Hey, stop that!
Hi-ya!
Like, no! That's no fair!
Hey, Grace! I think you should go for a swim.
Uh-oh.
Bon voyage!
Now, as for the other bad guy...
Which bad guy?
Exactly! Which bad guy?
Huh?
I just want to have the most beautiful clothes in the sea and the most beautiful house. Why can't I have that? It's what I want.
You can have that without stealing from everybody else.
Exactly! We can all have color!
Besides, Grace was only going to give you half the colors. Joy could give you all of them.
If you made my color cannon work underwater, that is.
And I could even have a red dress. Deal.
Here it comes!
Beautiful. I love it.
Now you have to promise not to steal anybody's things, okay?
What about stealing somebody else's voice? I can still do that, right?
That's okay. That's kind of how this story's supposed to go.
Story? Which story?
No, not which story. Little Mermaid story.
Huh? Little Mermaid has a story?
Oh, forget it.
And that's how Drew and Joy saved the Little Mermaid. The entire undersea kingdom got its color back. Grace's plane got blown out of the water, and the Sea Witch got to have a beautiful home after all. Well, for a sunken ship, that is.
I was just a regular girl. Oh, except my best friend was a dolphin.
Hi there.
I guess you humans might not think that's too regular. The craziest adventure was when we sneaked into the Sea Witch's house.
She lived in a giant sunken pirate ship.
Super creepy, but also super cool. The Sea Witch had gone out to get a carton of whale milk for her coffee. We swam inside and...
Wow.
Cool! Cool! We were playing with a sword. Well, I was. Dolph can't hold a sword.
No hands.
And I was just about to defeat the pretend pirate ghost that I was battling when...
La 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 la
It's the witch!
Hide.
No! Let's get out of here!
Out of where?
Ah!
Care to tell me what you're doing in my house?
Nothing.
Yeah, we took a wrong turn.
Yeah, I mean, we don't even like it here. I mean, that's not what I mean. I mean, see ya.
Not so fast. Are you the daughter of the king?
Yeah?
I saw you on TV. You sang the Oceanic Anthem before the big squid dash in the orca race last year.
Oh, down in the sea, by the prawns early light, or the sea sponge we...
Oh, I just love your voice. Here, have some tea.
Oh, why thank you. Suspicious. Excuse me.
Yes, a beautiful voice. You wouldn't want to trade it, would you?
My voice?
Yes. I would give you something wonderful in return. Anything you wished.
We should really get going.
Yes, I hate to be rude, but no thanks.
Okay, we are never going back there.
Definitely not. See you tomorrow at my place?
Not if I see you first.
Anyway, you may be wondering what was happening the next day. Nothing major. Just my 18th birthday! We were having a huge party, and everyone was there. All my friends, and my sisters, and my mom and dad. Awesome! There was a piñata, tons of balloons, and a pin the tail on the tiger shark.
Hey, cut that out!
And of course, we had a huge cake! No candles though, because, you know, water. But I still made a wish. I wish that when I swim to the top of the ocean and look out, that I'll see a real live human prince. A handsome one. Not like what my crazy sisters keep telling me about. Like, I hope he only has 2 eyes. Like the handsome princes I've seen in my fairy tale books. I want to see him dance and ride a bike and play soccer. Oh, and I'd also like to dance and ride a bike and play soccer. That sounds cool. Hey, maybe I want to be a human. Just for a little while. Oh, sorry. And I'm done.
What do you wish for?
I can't tell you that, but I will tell you that first thing tomorrow morning, we're going to the top of the ocean.
I do that every morning. It's how I breathe.
Oh, I always forget that you're an air breather. Hey, have you ever seen a person?
Not up close. What do you want to see a human for?
No reason. The next morning, the Little Mermaid and Dolph swam to the top of the ocean where the water meets the sky. The last one there's a rotten turtle egg.
Look, a ship.
The prince. It's him.
The who? What?
Let's go. When the Little Mermaid and Dolph got to the surface, they looked out and saw a magnificent ship, definitely fit for a prince. There's gotta be a prince on that ship. I just know it.
What prince?
That prince. A prince. What a dreamboat.
It is a nice boat, I guess.
No, he's the dreamboat. That means he's a total cutie pie.
I don't like pie.
Humans love pie. Gosh, you don't know anything about people, do you, Dolph?
I know that one is looking right at us.
What? Ow! I can't let the prince see me like this.
Like what?
As a mermaid.
But you are a mermaid.
Yeah, and he's a human, Dolph. Never in any of the hundreds of fairy tales that I've read have I ever heard of a human falling in love with a mermaid.
Love? Already? Sheesh.
Okay, maybe I'm getting a little carried away, but he looks just like a storybook prince. Not at all like my sisters described. They said humans have horns and 8 legs and 100 eyes, but this human only has 2 perfectly perfect eyes.
Maybe we should go home.
I have a better idea. Let's go see what he's doing now. It's his birthday too? OMG whiz. We are so meant to be. Look, he's about to blow out his candles. Real candles, Dolph. Oh, wow. I wonder what his wish is gonna be. Maybe it's to meet a mermaid.
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might, have the wish I wish tonight.
Didn't he already make a wish on his birthday candles?
Dolph, be quiet.
I wish I didn't have to get married. At least, not to any of the princesses around here. I just want to meet someone who gets me.
I get you.
Someone who likes the things I like. Someone I can talk to. Someone down to earth who likes to take long walks and dance.
I'm here. It's me. Be mine.
Huh?
No. I'll save you.
I'm on it.
We'll never be able to get him back on the ship. Let's carry him to shore.
Got him.
Who are you?
I'm the one you wished for.
Uh-oh, here comes a human. We have to go.
But...
No buts. Let's go.
Goodbye, my prince. I'll come back for you. I promise.
Sir, are you okay?
Where is she? Where's my princess?
You fell overboard. You must have hit your head.
No, she was here. She saved me.
Whatever you say, sir.
And so the little mermaid went straight to the sea witch.
Ah, the king's daughter. What do you want, sweetheart?
Well, I wanted to ask you, about feet?
You want to ask me about feet?
Well, I guess what I really want is to be a human.
Okay, here's what I can do. I'll grant your wish. You'll be a human.
Really?
But you only have 1 month. If you can't make the prince fall in love with you in 1 month, then you'll return to the sea, not as a mermaid, but as a sea urchin.
A sea urchin?
And everyone knows sea urchins are the worst.
Deal?
Deal.
Abracadabra.
Pleasure doing business with you. What's that? I can't hear you. Oh, your feet? Just swim towards the land. When you emerge from the water, you will have your very own feet. Oh! The little mermaid swam towards the shore faster than she'd ever swum before. She was so excited. But then she started to think about everything that was at stake. What if she and the prince didn't get along? Oh no, she hadn't thought of that. What if the plan backfires and she gets turned into a sea urchin, never to see Dolph and her family ever again? But the little mermaid soon forgot her worries because she had arrived at the beach. She had 2 fully functioning, not at all tentacly feet. Love it. Ow, ow, owie, ow, ow, ow. Sea urchin. Told you they were the worst. But at least I have my very own feet. Let the dancing begin. Well, as soon as my foot stops stinging. Darn urchins.
Don't mind me. I'm just coming to tidy up a bit.
Hi, who are you?
I'm Wanda. I'm Wanda. I'm just here to steal. I mean to clean up a little.
You look so familiar.
No, I don't think so. You don't know me.
Okay.
Got it. I've never held a magic wand before. I wonder if I could do some spells. Oh, no. Oh, this is very dangerous. I better get it to the sea witch ASAP.
Should I just ask my fairy godmother to turn me into a mermaid for the night?
Oh, that would be fun. We could be twinsies.
Fairy godmother, I know you said I would be fine underwater with the breathing and all, but maybe it would be super fun to be a mermaid for the night.
That does sound fun. Let me see what I can do. Now with a wave of my wand. What? My wand!
It has to be here somewhere. You just had it.
It's gone. I better go fly around and see if I can spot it.
Oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. If that wand gets into the wrong hands, we could be in very big trouble. Today we're reading a fun new story starring Cinderella and the Little Mermaid. This one is called The Underwater Ball. Ooh, are you ready? Wiggle, snap, story time. Oh, I just love Paradise Beach. Have you ever seen water so blue or sand so glittery and soft?
The water is always the perfect temperature. Not too warm, not too cold. To quote my girl Goldilocks, it's just right.
And the sand is perfect for royal sandcastle building. Look!
Wow, that looks just like your palace.
Watch this.
Whoa!
I had a little help.
Nothing wrong with a little magic, honey.
Oh, look! A rainbow! Wow! And a dolphin! Yay!
Oh, hey, it's Dolph.
Hey guys, watch this. Woohoo! I'm gonna do that at the underwater ball. Probably gonna get first place in the dance contest.
Underwater ball? I guess my invitation got lost in the mail.
What? OMG whiz! Of course you're invited. How would I not invite my bestie? Cindy, it's going to be the best ball you ever went to, and I know that's like your thing.
Looks like everyone was enjoying themselves on Paradise Beach, but on another shore nearby. Recognize them? Cinderella's old stepsisters and stepmother, Unga and Gritzel, hadn't been up to much good since their old days of being mean to Cinderella. Oh, and look! That's the Sea Witch. She was back at it and just being a nasty old crumb, casting wicked spells and turning people into sea urchins. Oy, what a gang.
Look at them, cavorting, clapping, having a good time. Ugh.
Why can't we have a good time?
We are having a good time. We're at the beach, aren't we?
I wouldn't exactly call Misery Cove a beach.
Yeah, the sea is full of jellyfish.
That's not a jellyfish, that's a diaper.
Exactly! All the garbage from the dump flows into the water.
And there's no sand, just jagged rocks and slippery marbles.
And it's always raining.
It's awful.
No one ever invites us to royal balls anymore. Where are we supposed to meet princes?
I want to be a princess.
These two are always whining. Can you turn them into urchins, please?
You really want to go to that wretched underwater ball?
Yes.
I can get you in, but there's one catch.
There's always a catch.
Yeah, and the catch is, you must get me that wand.
The fairy godmother's wand?
Yes, I'm a powerful sea witch, but if I had the fairy godmother's wand, I have all the powers of the world, under the sea and on land.
Uh-oh, she's starting to sound evil and scheming.
Cue the maniacal laughter.
Wait, one question.
What?
It's an underwater ball. We can't swim.
That's easy. I'll just turn you into mermaids.
Really? You can do that?
Yeah, and you'll meet some handsome sea princes, too. Sound good?
I'm in. Where do I sign up?
You gotta go stand in the water. I don't have my regular powers on land.
Ooh, it's so cold.
Owie! I think I stepped on a crab.
Mermaid spell. Abracadabra.
Can you try again? I think something went wrong.
Oh, sorry. See, I really need that wand. Okay, mermaid spell. Abracadabra.
Wow!
Look at me. I'm a beautiful mermaid.
Look at this fin. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you say?
Whoa. Hold on. My magic doesn't cover copyright infringement. Sing something else, Mariah.
Oh. Look at me. I'm a mermaid. La 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 la.
What about me? How am I supposed to escort my daughters to an underwater ball? Shouldn't I be a mermaid too?
You give me that wand and I'll take care of you too, sweetheart.
And just so that we're clear, what happens if I don't get you the wand?
You'll be turned into a miserable little sea urchin. Little seaweed stuck in the throat there.
So the underwater ball was shaping up to be a pretty epic time. Princesses, mean stepsister mermaids, sea witches, fairy godmothers, and a plot for grand theft larceny. Everyone was getting super excited for the underwater ball. Unga and Gritzel were practicing their mermaid dance moves.
Ah!
And Cinderella and the Little Mermaid were discussing their outfits and the general goings-on of the underwater ball. How does one dance at an underwater ball?
Same as anywhere else, like this.
Is this a dance battle? Because I'm ready.
Hey, why didn't anyone invite me to the dance party? I've got moves. Yep. Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's good. Do the dolph.
Oh, yeah. Do the dolph. Do the dolph.
Okay, so what does one eat at an underwater ball?
Well, cake doesn't work so well. It gets very soggy.
And never serve shrimp cocktail. It makes the shrimp very upset.
Noted. So what does one wear at an underwater ball? Glass flippers? Get it? Do you get it? Glass flippers? No, forget it.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Fashion party montage time! It's fashion montage time! If you're going to a ball, try on clothes. If you're going to a ball, do your hair. If you're going to a ball and you want to twirl around, make sure you pick a twirly twirly gown. Will it be this? Will it be that? I might even try on a hat. Ooh, flowy. So angelic. So cute. Too casual. Purple, blue. Purple, blue, purple and blue? OMG, I love it. It's perfect for the underwater ball. Now time to accessorize. Ooh, too much? Ooh, fancy. Wait a minute, I don't need sunglasses for an underwater ball. I need goggles. Hello, hello. Whoa. If you're going to a ball, choose some shoes. If you're going to a ball, choose some shoes. Ooh, sparkly. I love it. You know what would make this like a million times more fun?
What?
Fairy godmother magic.
Did someone say fairy godmother?
Yay! Trust me, this is the most fun way to get ready for a ball.
What's a look you'd like to try, honey?
I guess I've always wanted to have rainbow hair.
Done.
Whoa.
You look awesome.
How about fairy wings?
Oh, yeah!
Yay!
Meanwhile, someone was watching. Cinderella's stepmother was spying and scheming how to steal the fairy godmother's magic wand. She tried distracting the fairy godmother.
Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Did someone say something?
I said maybe a gown made of diamonds?
Ooh, yes, I love that idea!
She tried to take it while the fairy godmother dozed off for a minute.
Where were we? Pink mohawk? Yeah, I can do that.
She even tried to go ninja style and swipe it.
Voila! A unicorn horn, honey.
So close.
Finally, the stepmother dressed herself up like a maid and entered the room.
Don't mind me, I'm just coming to tidy up a bit.
Hi, who are you?
I'm Wanda. I'm Wanda. I'm just here to steal. I mean to clean up a little.
You look so familiar.
No, I don't think so. You don't know me.
Okay.
Got it. I've never held a magic wand before. I wonder if I could do some spells. Oh, no. Oh, this is very dangerous. I better get it to the sea witch ASAP.
Should I just ask my fairy godmother to turn me into a mermaid for the night?
Oh, that would be fun. We could be twinsies.
Fairy godmother, I know you said I would be fine underwater with the breathing and all, but maybe it would be super fun to be a mermaid for the night.
That does sound fun. Let me see what I can do. Now with a wave of my wand. What? My wand!
It has to be here somewhere. You just had it.
It's gone. I better go fly around and see if I can spot it.
Oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. If that wand gets into the wrong hands, we could be in very big trouble.
Well, don't look at me. I don't even have hands.
We have to find that wand. But it was too late. The wand had already gotten into the wrong hands, and she was ready to do some damage. Cue the maniacal laughter. It was finally time for the underwater ball. Everyone was so excited. Well, almost everyone. Cinderella's stepsisters, Unga and Gritzel, were certainly pumped.
OMG, Gritzel, we've never looked better.
We're like on fire. We're flaming hot like Cheetos.
I can't wait to meet the sea princes. They're probably so handsome.
And I bet they have amazing underwater palaces and like so much money.
And Cinderella's stepmother was excited. She had given the sea witch her coveted fairy godmother wand, and now her daughters would be married off to distinguished sea princes. That would make her royalty too. And of course, the sea witch was very, extremely, totally super excited for the underwater ball. She would make a grand entrance as the most fearsome, powerful witch that the world had ever seen. Yes, she was still cackling maniacally and was mad with power. She hadn't even gotten around to attempting any new magic yet. The Little Mermaid, Dolph, and Cinderella were excited, but also a little nervous. Now that the fairy godmother's wand was missing, there was a damper on everything.
What if someone bad has it and they ruin the party?
They could do much worse than ruin the party.
What if they turn me into a porpoise?
That's your biggest fear?
Aren't porpoises basically the same as dolphins?
Ha! They wish.
Okay, well, anyway, I guess let's go and hope for the best.
Yeah, as they say, keep calm and party on.
The underwater ball was a smash. Everyone was there. Everyone except...
Where is the sea witch? She's supposed to introduce us to our sea princes.
Excuse me?
Ew, what?
Are you Unga?
Yeah, who wants to know?
I'm your date, Prince Puff Fish, but you can just call me Puff. The sea witch arranged for us to meet.
Hold on one moment. Is this guy serious? He's a pufferfish.
Gritzel?
Ah! Jellyfish!
I'm your date. I'm Prince Bob.
Prince Blob?
Prince Bob! Would you like to dance?
Ugh, fine. Whatever, let's dance, I guess.
You're beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
You two are the most beautiful mermaids we've ever seen.
And so graceful and kind and cool.
Unga and Gritzel were not used to having anyone like them. They usually put their worst foot forward. Maybe now that they had fins, things were looking up.
I kinda like these guys.
Me too.
They weren't the only ones having a good time. The Little Mermaids, Cinderella, and Dolph had almost forgotten about the whole fairy godmother wand fiasco. They were boogieing down when...
Hear ye, please welcome the
most powerful witch in the world. That's right. In my hands, I have the power to control the entire world. Land and sea. Bow down to me, my pathetic little servants. I am the queen of everything.
Oh no!
This is the worst!
I was the almighty wicked sea witch, and now I hold all earthly power. For I have the fairy godmother's magic wand.
Here we go.
I want a puppy!
What?
I want a puppy!
Go away, you little urchin. I'm busy taking over the world.
You're my fairy godmother. I want a puppy!
Go away. What are you doing? Are you holding your breath?
I said I want a puppy and I want it now!
Whose child is this? Please, take her away. As evil queen of the world, I order you, take her away.
Oof, tough break, huh?
What do you want?
Well, my wand for one thing. But since you have it, you may as well know you're fairy godmother now. That comes with great responsibility.
And power.
Well, yes, the power to do good.
Do what now?
Do good. Fairy godmothers use their powers to help a child in need, like I did with Cinderella. So this is your kid, I guess. She seems a little demanding, but I'm sure you'll be happy to make all her wishes come true.
I wish for a pony. Now. Wait, no. I want you to be my pony. Give me a ride, pony.
Do I have to?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Giddy up, horsey.
I don't think she'll last long, honey.
I didn't know the magic wand could only be used for good. We were so worried.
What would a fairy godmother do with evil powers? We're strictly wish granters and happy makers. Fairy godmother policy.
Faster!
Not every recipient is as kind-hearted as Cinderella.
Well, now that we're not afraid anymore, let's have the dance contest.
Woohoo! Oh, okay, Lumbo. Woohoo! Go, Dolph! Here's my girl, Little Mermaid. Oh, yeah.
Having fun yet?
Here, I don't want this magic wand anymore. Making people happy. Stinks.
Well, okay. But I am going to have to use it to render you powerless and unwicked for the rest of the night. I don't want you ruining the party.
Fine, I don't care anymore. Just take it. I hate sparkles.
I love sparkles. Yay! Now, let's giddy up, horsey.
I ain't your fairy godmother anymore, kid. Now scram.
I don't think so. I like you. Now, giddy up.
The underwater ball was turning out to be a success. Apart from the sea witch, everyone was having a blast. Even Oonga and Greensel.
Mom, we met the most fabulous princes, and we're in LUV.
That spells love.
Please meet Prince Puff and Prince Bob, our true loves.
I can't shake your hand. I have stingers, but a pleasure to meet you.
Officially the best underwater ball I've ever been to.
Isn't this the only underwater ball you've ever been to?
Well, yes, but still, best time ever. And I don't even have to be home by midnight.
And you sew up both of your shoes.
Success!
And hey, Dolph, the sea witch didn't turn you into a porpoise.
Thank goodness.
Isn't a porpoise almost the exact same as a dolphin?
Don't get him started.
There's only one thing left to do. Let's do the Dolph, everybody. I love a happy ending where the evil sea witch doesn't successfully take over the world. And I love these stories where fairy tale princesses team up and go on adventures. I wonder who will team up next. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Bye. See ya.
But if you can't make the prince fall in love with you, then you'll turn into a sea urchin, and I'll have your voice forever. Deal?
Deal.
Abracadabra.
Pleasure doing business with you. What's that? I can't hear you. Oh, your feet? Just swim towards the land. When you emerge from the water, you will have your very own feet. Oh! The Little Mermaid swam towards the shore faster than she'd ever swum before. She was so excited. But then she started to think about everything that was at stake. What if she and the prince didn't get along? Oh no, she hadn't thought of that. What if the plan backfires and she gets turned into a sea urchin, never to see Dolph and her family ever again? But the Little Mermaid soon forgot her worries because she had arrived at the beach. She had two fully functioning, not at all tentacly feet. Ow, 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 owie, ow, ow, ow. Sea urchin. Told you they were the worst. But at least I have my very own feet. Let the dancing begin. Well, as soon as my foot stops stinging. Darn urchins. What do you think is gonna happen next? Let's go on another adventure. Come on. Chapter 5. Here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Okay, first order of business, shoes. I know all about shoes because of the fairy tales I've read. Maybe I can get some glass slippers like Cinderella. These are perfect.
May I help you?
Oh, I forgot about the whole no talking thing. Darn sea witch and her weird spells. Don't worry, kids. I can still talk to you guys, but just no one in the story can hear me. Ooh, that makes sense.
You want to buy these shoes? Those are a kid size 6. Let's find something in your size. Ooh, these are much better. Wait, where are you going? You have to pay for those. You're not with money? Do you have money? Then I'm afraid you'll have to go. I'll buy them for her. Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. What happened? Why don't you have any shoes? I think she's saying she fell off the boat. You poor thing. Can you not speak at all? You must have hit your head or something when you fell overboard. I'll take care of you. But Princess Lily, she looks like a common ragamuffin to me. You are very rude. And you are coming with me. You'll live in the palace until you're better.
Oh, that is so nice. Awesome. If she's the princess, then she must be related to the prince. Oh. Princess Lily was so nice. She took me to get new clothes. And then it was time to go to the palace. Oh man, was it nice. Don't get me wrong, I love the Sea Palace, but this place was amazing. For example, they had this thing called an elevator. It's like magic. You're on one floor, and then you go in this little box, press a bunch of buttons, and they light up, and then, presto, you appear on another floor. After I got tired riding the elevator, the princess and I chilled out by the pool, where I tried to impress her with my water skills. Turns out it's a lot harder without a tail. That was so funny. Still, it was fun. Could it really be this easy? First day as a human, I'm already best buds with the princess. And it was only getting better because it was almost dinner time, and that meant I would meet the prince. I was so nervous. Surely the prince would recognize me and it would be love at first sight. Or second sight. Whatever. But when we went to dinner, it was like he'd never seen me before in his life. Bummer. The princess explained to everyone that she had found me wandering around the town with no shoes, hungry and lost after I'd fallen off a ship passing in the night. She was wrong, obviously, but works for me.
Hey, I fell off a ship yesterday too. Small world.
Yeah, he fell overboard at his birthday party. He thinks a mermaid saved him.
It's true. I can't remember her face, but I'm positive I saw her.
How are they ever gonna get out of this one?
Mermaids aren't real, Jeff. They're just pretend, Jeff. Where does your family live, dear? Mom, I told you, she can't talk.
Can she write?
Oh, I didn't think of that. Great idea.
Uh-oh, what would I tell them? Obviously not the truth. They just said they don't believe in mermaids. I know.
Well, what does it say?
It's all just nonsensical gibberish, sir.
She must have bumped her head and forgotten how to write.
I'll call the doctor tomorrow. For now, dinner is served.
Ah!
I guess she doesn't like fish?
She might just be full. She ate a lot of ice cream earlier.
Dear Prince Jeff, you're right. Mermaids are real. I know because I am one, and I'm the one who saved you. You may be wondering, why does she have feet if she's a mermaid? Well, I went to the sea witch who cast a spell on me, giving me feet so I could meet you. And that's also why I can't talk. See, she made me trade my voice for the feet. I don't really know why. Witches' curses are usually pretty weird. Anyway, I like you. Do you like me? Circle one. Yes, no, or maybe. Yours truly. Gasp! It's a message from the Sea Witch! What do you think is gonna happen next? Let's go on another adventure! Come on! Chapter 6. Here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Not a word. No cheating. That's all it said. But what could it mean? Oh no. Did it mean I couldn't write to the prince either? No fair. This was gonna be harder than I thought. The next day, the doctor came in to check on me.
Uh-huh. Stick out your tongue and say, ah. Oh, right. So you can't say a word, huh? And you don't remember anything? This is clearly a case of head bump induced non-rememberiness. I recommend lots of rest and ice cream.
Ooh, this is so exciting.
And you'll stay with us until you're better. Your family must be worried sick.
And they were worried. The Sea King and all the Little Mermaid sisters were looking all over for her.
Hi, excuse me, Your Highness. I might know where your daughter is, maybe.
You do? Where?
Well, she's been very interested in humans the last couple days.
And? Speak, Dolphin, speak!
I think maybe she found a way to go on land, Your Majesty, sir.
But there's no way she could get onto land. Unless...
La 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 la. Zitty dee 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 dee. Doo doo ba ba ba. Yes, who is it? Uh-oh.
Where's my daughter?
Who?
My daughter!
Oh, right, her. She's up there with the humans. She thinks she's in love.
With a human?
We made a deal and the spell's been cast. I can't interfere. Anyway, I'm busy recording my album. I'm calling it Witch's Brew. It's jazz. That was hilarious.
You have until tonight to bring her home or else.
The Sea King was so angry that he threw the Sea Witch in jail. You're making a huge mistake. Then he sent a message to his daughter. Huh? This time it was from my dad, not the stinky Sea Witch with another rule.
My dearest daughter, you must come home at once. You do not know the dangers of humans. I've sent my finest trained seal to escort you home. Love, Dad.
I missed my dad, but I couldn't leave yet. Things were going really well on land. Plus, there's the whole curse thing. I tried to show the seal that I was safe and he could let my family know that I was doing just fine. But I'm not sure he understood. So like I said, things were going really well with the prince and princess. They taught me all kinds of stuff about the human world. Of course, they thought they were just helping me remember, you know, because I fell off a ship and bumped my head. But the best thing I learned was how to dance. That is amazing!
The royal ball is coming up and you have to go. It's so much fun! Oh, ignore him. He still misses his imaginary mermaid girlfriend. Hey Jeff, maybe you can invite the mermaid to the ball.
You're very good at line dancing. Save a dance for me at the ball?
Awesome. He likes me. Well, he doesn't exactly know that it's me he likes, but we're gonna dance at the ball. That's something.
Jeff, you know that Daddy is going to make you dance with Princess Esmeralda all night? That's who Jeff is supposed to marry. They've been promised to each other for years.
Wait, what? But that's not how this is supposed to go. What do you think is gonna happen next? Let's go on another adventure. Come on. Chapter 7, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. The Little Mermaid was very upset. I mean, wouldn't you be if you thought you might turn into a sea urchin? You remember the deal with the Sea Witch. Well, let me remind you. Flashback time.
Let's review. You'll be a human, but if you can't make the prince fall in love with you, then you'll turn into a sea urchin, and I'll have your voice forever. Deal?
Deal. How was I supposed to know that Prince Jeff was already getting hitched? What am I gonna do? What would you do if you were there? While the Little Mermaid was busy thinking, her dad, the Sea King, was busy coming up with a plan for her rescue.
I'll just swim up there. And no, that won't work. Can't swim on land.
Nope.
Okay, I'll send all the sea turtles and crabs up there and demand she come home. They can walk.
She'll just refuse to come.
Wait, I know. I'll send all the seagulls to fly into the palace and pick her up and carry her home.
But didn't the Sea Witch say she has to stay or else she'll turn into a sea urchin?
Right, the Sea Witch. I'll just make a new deal with the Sea Witch.
No, never negotiate with witches.
But off they went to make a deal with the evil Sea Witch. Back on land, the Little Mermaid had come up with a very good plan. Okay, this is such a good idea, you guys. I'll just act like a mermaid, then the prince will totally recognize me. Then he'll want to marry me and not this Princess Esmeralda. So obvious. OMG, I love it. The Little Mermaid was sure this plan would work, and soon she and Prince Jeff would be in true L-O-V-E. That spells love, by the way. Meanwhile, I told you the spell has been cast. Nothing I can do.
What if you could have my palace?
Say what now?
You send me to land as a human. And if I can't get my daughter back, you win. You get my kingdom.
Now that's interesting.
Wait, Your Majesty, the mermaid really likes the prince. What if she doesn't want to come back with you?
Well, you'll have to help me convince her.
Me? And what happens to us if we fail?
If you fail, you turn into a jellyfish, and I will have everything.
And if we succeed?
You won't. That is so not cool. But if you do, I'll swim away to another ocean and never set a tentacle in your kingdom again.
What's the catch?
The catch is you can't tell her why you're there. The only choice is to make her fall out of love with the prince. Do we have a deal?
Okay, let's review the pros and cons here.
It's a deal.
Oy vey.
It's finally time for the royal ball. Okay, just act like a mermaid. But it turned out that acting like a mermaid was a lot harder than she expected. Apart from her doing swimming dance moves, she was at a total loss.
Here ye, please make way for the lovely Princess Esmeralda.
Whoa, we have legs. This is cool.
I don't like it. These are feet. They're totally weird.
They're not so bad. Look, I can jump.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Okay, enough nonsense. Let's go find my daughter.
Meanwhile, back at the ball, the Little Mermaid had gotten a chance to meet Esmeralda and... Guys, Princess Esmeralda was totally cool! She was funny and pretty and smart and totally a good dancer. She even did this really funny trick where she pretended to find a coin behind my ear. I'm telling you, she was the best. Surely Prince Jeff must be totally head over heels in love with her. But Jeff just stared out at sea, looking for his mermaid. That is so sad. Oh yeah, my plan. He just needs to see me in my natural habitat.
Girl overboard!
All right, I forgot that swimming with human legs is kinda tricky.
Help! She's drowning.
I'll save her. I've got you. Not the romantic rescue I was expecting. When the two made it safely to shore, everyone cheered.
Yay! Great job! You swim like a natural, like a dolphin.
Thanks. I'm Princess Esmeralda. Who are you?
I'm Prince, Dolphrey.
Dolphrey?
Yep, Prince Dolphrey. And this is my uncle, the King of Sea Town. Anyway, lovely to meet you, Princess.
Everyone was very happy to welcome the royal travelers. Everyone except for the Little Mermaid. That is totally Dolph and my dad. Who invited them? What do you think is gonna happen next? Let's keep reading. Chapter 8, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. Dolph and the Sea King, Prince Dolphery and the King of Seatown, had just arrived and everyone was very happy to welcome the new guests to the royal ball. The Little Mermaid, of course, was a little suspicious. Right? Why are they here? To take me back to sea? I can't just leave. And how did they get feet? They must have made a deal with the Sea Witch. That can't be good. We're all doomed. How are they ever gonna get out of this one? And look at Dolph, laughing it up with Esmeralda like they've known each other for years!
Oh, that's so funny.
Dolph, what happened to the rescue mission?
I'm on it. I'll distract Esmeralda so the Little Mermaid can fall in love with the prince. Then the spell will be broken.
But then she'll be a human forever, Dolph!
Oh, right.
We have to make her fall out of love.
So the two of them hatched a plan to make the Little Mermaid fall out of love. They put marbles on the dance floor to make them look clumsy. But the Little Mermaid just thought it was a cool new dance and joined in. They released helium out of party balloons to make his voice all squeaky.
Would you like a glass of punch? Whoa, what's up with my voice?
But the Little Mermaid thought the prince was just being so hilarious.
I thought that would work.
Me too.
That was so funny. The Sea King and Dolph even shaved a skunk stripe in his hair when he wasn't looking.
Huh?
But the Little Mermaid didn't think it was a weird haircut or anything. She thought he looked really cool.
I don't get it. No matter what we do, she just likes him more.
Ugh, who could like a human?
I don't know, they're not so bad. Like, take Esmeralda. She's pretty cool.
Not you, too.
What? I just think she's neat. Actually, I'm gonna go see what she's up to right now.
Dolph!
I don't know, she might need some punch or something.
The Sea King didn't know what to do. His plan was failing. His daughter had a mega crush on a human, and it seems like there was nothing he could do to change her mind. Pretty soon, the Sea Witch would win and gain control of his entire Sea Kingdom. He and Dolph would be useless jellyfish, and the Little Mermaid would be a sea urchin. Suddenly, the Sea King had an idea.
Of course! Why didn't I think of this before? I'll just tell everyone that my daughter's a mermaid. The royal family would never let their son marry a mermaid. Excuse me, I have an announcement.
Oh no!
I just wanted to say, it's so refreshing to see how nice you are to this mermaid.
Mermaid?
Mermaid?
Who's a mermaid?
Where?
Right there.
You're a mermaid? My mermaid! You saved me!
Aw, that's so sweet.
He's obviously joking, Jeffrey.
Yeah, don't be silly.
Of course it's a joke. I knew that.
No, it's true. She's a mermaid, and the Sea Witch gave her feet.
The Sea Witch? This guy's hilarious. I mean...
Right? Who ever heard of a sea witch?
Oh no!
What's going on?
Long story.
What do you think is gonna happen next? Let's go on another adventure. Come on. Chapter 9. Here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. The Sea Witch had just crashed the party, and it was awkward.
So, anyone know any good jokes?
I know one. How did the sea urchin cross the road?
How?
It didn't.
I don't get it.
It's an inside joke. Oh, now I get it. Time's almost up, by the way. Uh-oh. I had to get the prince to declare his love for me, and fast. If that didn't happen soon, then I'd be a sea urchin forever. What's the matter, dear? Cheer up. It's a party, right, Prince Jeff?
Wait a second. Your voice. You sound so familiar.
Darling, don't you remember me? I rescued you.
But you're not a mermaid.
No, sweetie, I'm not, but... You fell in love with me, remember?
I remember now.
And you said we were to be married, remember that?
That's right.
Excellent. Let's all just forget about all that silly nonsense about mermaids and sea witches, okay?
Okay.
Great! All right, who's ready for a royal wedding? Cool.
Sounds great.
Mazel tov. Oh no! Everyone was hypnotized by the evil sea witch's spell. What? No! That can't be. Well, everyone except for me, Dolph, and my dad. I guess this spell only worked on real humans. I don't even know how evil magic works.
Okay, quick rundown on why this is very, very bad.
If Prince Jeff marries her, then the mermaid turns into a voiceless sea urchin.
And we turn into jellyfish, I think. All these curses and spells are starting to get confusing.
Then the Sea Witch will take over the entire Sea Kingdom.
And she'll be royalty here on land if she marries the prince.
She could take over the whole world.
We gotta stop this.
Yeah.
And now the part where we come up with a plan.
Operation Defeat the Evil Sea Witch, Part 1. He may have had human legs, but my dad was still the almighty Sea King, and that meant he could summon an army of the toughest sea creatures to help us.
Is this thing on?
What's up, Your Majesty?
I need you to gather all your friends. It's time to battle.
Ooh, this is so exciting! While the Sea King explained the situation to the shark, Dolph began his part of the plan, which brings us to Operation Defeat the Evil Sea Witch Part 2.
Hey guys, Dolph, is that you? What happened to your tail? That's not important, but listen up. I need your help.
Dolph explained everything to his dolphin brethren while I went to work on my part of the plan, stall for time. The sea witch had put everyone to work while she was just lounging around in a deck chair, sipping on a pineapple drink and barking orders. I don't want crab, I want lobster. You call these flowers, try again. More shiny thingies, more ruffly stuff, more everything. Jeez, what a bridezilla. That is so not cool.
We're almost finished with this dress. Oh no, we have to start all over.
Oops. Wedding today, 3 p.m. Now to find Prince Jeff.
I'm so excited to marry my true love.
Poor guy, he doesn't know what he's saying.
Hey, let me out. I have to get married to my lovely bride.
Okay, I hope Dolph and my dad are ready. What do you think you're doing, you urchin? Oh no, I hope they'll be okay. Let's keep reading. Chapter 10, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. I've decided I can't wait to marry the prince. He's just so dreamy. Out of my way, shrimp. Wow, that is so mean. She looks mad. My darling, let's go get married.
Okay, my love.
Things are getting a little too real. Where's Dolph? And my dad? They're here! Whoa!
Whoa!
Let's go! Start the wedding!
We're gathered today, whoa, to join this, whoa.
Skip to the end.
Do you, wait, what's your name?
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Keep going.
Do you, whatever, it doesn't matter, keep going, take this man, Prince Jeff to be?
I do.
Prince Jeff, do you?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't worry, we got this.
You're doing this. I was gonna play fair, but I changed my mind. Ah! Watch out!
You'll have to go through me first.
No problem.
Tastes like chicken.
What happened?
The evil sea witch's spell is broken.
Hey, that guy has a tail.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Really long story.
Hey, talking dolphin.
I should go.
And look, she's a mermaid.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute, it's you!
It is.
You can talk!
I can!
And you're a real mermaid!
Yeah.
Very cool.
Jeff, are you okay?
Absolutely. I told you mermaids were real.
Oh, so cute.
6 months later.
So everything was working out great. The sea witch was defeated and her spells were broken. I didn't turn into a gross sea urchin, and my dad and Dolph weren't turned into jellyfish. Yay! Esmeralda admitted she didn't want to get married anyway. Convenient. And Prince Jeff finally found his mermaid. Mwah. And best of all, after lots of begging and explaining, my dad and Prince Jeff's parents agreed that it would be okay if he and I went on a real date. So far, so good. And by the way, milkshakes are delicious. Hey, want to hear me sing?
Of course.
Aw, happily ever after. What a great story. Thanks for coming to StoryTime. See you next time. Bye.
It's time for a brand new adventure with Drew Pendis and his Mighty Pet Ultimate! In today's episode, Drew's gonna save one of the most beautiful, one of the most fairest princesses of them all, Snow White. It was story time at Cool School, but Miss Booksy was out sick, and there was a substitute teacher reading a class favorite. Wait, is
that who I think it is?
All right, here's my favorite part. Snow White wandered deep into the forest where she found a big house. And when she walked in, she was met by 7 humongous giants.
Huh? That doesn't sound right. Snow White meets 7 dwarves, not 7 giants. Listen, Captain Hooksy, we want Miss Booksy back.
Settle down. This is how I'm telling this story.
Drew was right. This wasn't how the real story of Snow White was supposed to go.
I don't like this one bit. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
So Drew pulled out his mighty penultimate and sketched a totally awesome portal, which he used to transport himself right into the pages of Miss Booksy's storybook.
Whoa! Those giants are even bigger in person. I bet they've taken the dwarves captive and stolen their home. I've gotta save those dwarves.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. But first, Drew had to make himself look big and scary before those giants ate him for dinner. So he sketched a massive growing machine and zapped himself till he became the biggest, tallest, strongest giant of them all.
Hey you! Listen here. My name is Giant Drew, and I'm here to put an end to your evil shenanigans. Now go back where you came from and let the 7 dwarves come back home.
Fee, fi, fo, fum.
Why do you guys always say that? No one has any idea what it means.
Yeah, us neither. Ma always taught it to us growing up, and it just stuck. I think it's 'cause our littlest brother Normie used to suck his thumb.
It's got a nice rhythm. Fee-fi-fo-fum. Little Normie sucks his thumb.
Of course, Normie is 18 feet tall now, so we don't tease him anymore.
No. I see exactly what's going on here. You're trying to distract me so you can do all your evil giant stuff without me getting in the way.
Giants are always getting a bad rap. We're pretty nice guys once you get to know us.
Wait a sec. Sure you guys haven't been holding the 7 dwarves captive so you can take over their home and scare anyone away that threatens to stop you?
Nope. Not us. Ma sent us here. Something about meeting a princess and living happily ever after.
You mean Snow White?
That's the one. Pale skin, red lips, likes to hang out in caskets. Nice lady from what I hear. You seen her around?
Come on in. Doors open. You must be Snow White.
She didn't look like Snow White.
Why, yes I am. You see, I was just running away from my evil stepmother and I had no place to go. But then I stumbled across your house and I thought I'd stop in to fill my belly and rest my tired feet.
Well, sure, princess. Make yourself comfortable.
No. This is not right. You're not the real Snow White. This is not how the story goes. Where's Miss Booksy? And unless we find the dwarves and bring them back, they'll be totally homeless.
Oh my, homeless dwarves? That doesn't sound very pleasant at all.
We already told you, kid. We don't know what you're talking about. We haven't seen any dwarves.
Well, maybe your mom will know. She sent you here after all.
Okay, but I'm warning you, Mom's been in a pretty bad mood lately.
Drew followed the giants deep into the dark forest until they finally reached a giant castle.
Well, this is it. Home sweet home.
Who's there?
It's me, Giant Drew. We're wondering if you've seen any dwarves around here.
How dare you trespass on my property? There are no dwarves here. Now shoo!
Drew was running out of ideas until suddenly he noticed a trail of small footprints and decided to follow them all the way to the back of the castle, where he found a gang of 7 dwarfs splashing around in a humongous swimming pool.
This is where you've been all this time?
Hey, who invited the giant kid? This is a dwarves-only pool party.
What are you doing? I thought I told you to stay away.
I thought you said you haven't seen any dwarves.
All right. Let me explain. I heard a nice princess named Snow White may be passing by the dwarf's house. So I sent my sons over there to say hello. And I brought those little guys over here. No biggie. Can I get you a Shirley Temple?
Wow, you giants sure are nice. But you're messing up an important story. Snow White's supposed to meet the 7 dwarves, and then she's supposed to marry the prince. You can't just change the whole story. That's not cool.
Well, what choice do I have? How are my boys gonna live happily ever after?
I think I have an idea.
Drew quickly whipped out his mighty penultimate and sketched a massive loudspeaker.
Pool party at the Giant's house. All are welcome. Shirley Temples and fruit smoothies will be served.
It
was an awesome party, and the Giants made so many new friends. The wrong Snow White even hit it off with one of the Giants, and they danced all night.
There you go. These guys will get their happily ever after in no time.
Wow, thanks, Giant Drew. You sure know how to save the day and make a mother happy.
My pleasure. Now come on, dwarfs. There's a princess waiting to meet you so we can get a very important story right.
The other dwarves hopped out of the pool and followed Drew back to the house.
Thanks, Giant, for bringing us home.
Oops, hold on. That's better. See you later.
With his mission complete, Drew sketched the portal right back to Cool School. But there was still one big problem.
Listen, Captain Hooksy, your story stinks. We want Miss Booksy back. Where is she?
I told you, she's out sick. Let me out! Let me out! That was a lousy trick, Hooksy. You didn't need a broom after all.
Take a hike, Hooksy.
I'm not going anywhere.
Well, you're not gonna ruin our story time anymore either. Hey, Bushful!
Hey, Drew, you cold?
Could you please take Captain Hooksy here back to Cruel School where she belongs?
No problem.
Hey, put me down!
The Snow White story worked out just the way it's supposed to, thanks to Drew Pendis. Moral of the story, kids, giants need love too. And when you meet someone who needs love, it's always a good idea to throw them an awesome pool party, because nothing says it's gonna be okay like a great big pool party.
A special shout out to Heather Rye for suggesting I meet some giants, and Marcel Leonardi for suggesting I draw a portal, and Tracy Broderick for suggesting I save a fairy tale. What great ideas!
Kids, be sure to comment on what Drew should draw for his next adventure.
Gee, this isn't my book. If you want to see the Snow White story told right, click here.
And don't forget to subscribe. Bye!